Here is a interesting question we have to solve. We have to find x in this question. So we've written our solution down and we've written the question. That is 5 to the power of x divided by 1 over 50 equal to 1 over 5 to the power of x. So that's the question we have that asks to find x. So from this question, we can decide to cross multiply so that we'll have 5 to the power of x on this left hand side of the equation. Then if we multiply 50 times 1, we'll have the answer at the right hand of the equation. So let's start by, so multiply this 5 to the power of x times 5 to the power of x, which is equal to, multiply 50 by 1 is 50. And this, simplifying this, since we have the same basis, then we'll now pick one of the base and add the powers. From our indices, we have a to the power of n times a to the power of m. We'll have it as a is equal to a to the power of n plus m. So this is what we're going to be applying. If we apply that here, we're going to have 5 to the power of x plus x equal 50. And this is going to be x plus x is 2x equal 50. So this is what we have. So we can decide to apply log on both sides. If we apply log on this left hand side of the equation, we also apply log in this right hand side of the equation. So by applying log, you can recall in our logarithmic law that if we have log of a to the power of b, the same thing as b log a. So this is the law we're going to be applying here. So if we apply this law here, we're going to have it as 2x plus this 2x comes down just as it is here, log 5 equal log 50 equal log 50. So now you can decide to divide both sides by log 5. If we divide both sides by log 5 will divide log 5 here. So we have 2x equal log of 50 divided by log of 5. So this is what we have. So this is the expression we're going to be having. So we're going to be, so we can actually simplify 50 as 2x equal 50 is the same thing as log of 25 times 2. So we can have it as log 25 times 2 because 50 is the same thing as 25 times 2 divided by log log 5. So that's what we're going to be having. If we have that, so if we have this, I recall from our one of the law of logarithm, if we have log of a times b is the same thing as log of a plus log of b. So we are going to be applying this here. If we have our 2x is equals to log of 25 plus log of 2, we have all this divided by log of 5. So this is what we are going to be having. So 2x is equals to 25 is the same thing as writing 5 to the power of 2 because plus 5 to the power of 2 is 25. So plus log 2 divided by log of 5. So if this is what we have, then 2x is equal to, from our law of logarithm, we have log e to the power of c is the same thing as writing it as c log b. We are going to be applying this law here. So we're going to have our 2 coming down, then log 5 plus log 2 all divided by log 5. So that's what we're going to be having. So we have 2x equals, so this, we're actually dividing all this by log 5, so we can decide to distribute it to each. So divided by log 5 plus log 2 divided by log 5. So that's what we're going to be having. So we have 2x equal, see, log 5 can go with log 5. So we are left with 2 plus log 2 divided by log 5. But again, recall that if log, we have log a divided by log b, the same thing as log a is b. We are going to be applying this law. We're going to be applying this law here. If we apply that, we're going to be having 2x equals to 2 plus log 2 is 5. So we have log 2 base 5. We can now divide all through by 2. So we'll be left with our x is equals to, our x is going to be equal to 1, because 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divided by 2 here is 1 times x will be x. 2 divided by 2 is 1 plus half log 2 is 5. So these are final answer. These are final answer. So if these are final answer, let's check by substituting what we have in our equation. Our equation is 5 to the power of x divided by 50 equal 1 over 5x. For making it simple to be able to prove, let's just leave it in the form of 5x times 5 to the power of x equals to 50. So we've established it in our previous steps, so we can actually simplify so that our proof will be easy. So we've already established that that 5 to the power of 2x equal 50. So we have this established in our previous solution. So let's substitute x as is 1 plus half log 2 is 5 in this, because we have seen that 5 to the power of x divided by 50 equals to 1 divided by 5x is the same thing as this expression. So substitute this into this to see if it's going to hold. So now what we are going to have is 5 to the power of 2, open, we're substituting it here, open bracket 1 plus half log 2 is 5. So this is what we have. Is it going to be equal to 50? So now let's simplify this. We know that these two can be distributed among what's in this bracket, which is going to be 2. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 2 times half is going to be 1, and 1 times this remains the same, log 5 to the power of 2 is going to be equal to 50. So now, remember in our law of logarithm, in our indices, that if we have a to the power of n plus m, is the same thing as a n times a to the power of m. So I have a to the power of n plus m, same thing as equating it to a to the power of n times a to the power of m. So apply that here. So applying that here, we're going to have 5 to the power of 2 times 5 to the power of log 2 is 5. Is it going to be equal to 50? So let's confirm. So as you recall in our log, one of our laws of logarithm, that if we have a to the power of log a log b base a, the same thing as b. So if we have a to the power of log b base a is going to be equal to b. So apply this here. So we'll apply this here. We're going to have 5 squared is 25 times. Applying this law, we're going to have 2 here. Is going to be equal to 50, and 25 times 2 is actually 50. So you can see that our left hand side is equal to our right hand side. That means our solution is correct. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe.